A one-arm kettlebell front squat is an exercise we like to use to teach proper core positioning during a squat pattern, as well as using it to kind of warm up and help us teach to sit into our squat groove symmetrically and not let our hips shift side to side. So like any kettlebell exercise where you're getting into the front rack position, you want to grab on the inside corner with your thumb down and clean it into the position. So this is not an instructional video on the clean, but it will look like this. You hike it back and then flip it into position. If you're holding it correctly, it should kind of fall right on your forearm and create a nice pocket on the front of your shoulder. You don't want to have your elbow up like this, and if you grab the middle of the kettlebell instead of the corner, your wrist is going to break like that. So always keep it in the inside corner close to your chest. So now I'm just going to get into my regular squat stance. I'm going to screw my feet into the floor, but by having the kettlebell offset like this, it's going to make me want to kind of like bend side to side. So I have to work hard to pull my ribs down and my pelvis up to kind of lock into this canister position right here. If you see it from the side, it's not going to be arched like that, but rather hips tucked under slightly. And then I also have to really fire my obliques on the opposite side. So I'm going to feel my abs on the side here, preventing me from side bending towards the kettlebell. So as I do this, take my deep breath, I squeeze my free hand to help kind of engage on the side here, and I should be able to do these squats without tilting side to side. Now, what you'll often see is people will have trouble doing it the same on each side, and that may kind of teach you that maybe you're not bracing effectively. So if I am fine on one side, but on the other side I start to dip, or as I sit down my hips start to shift, I know I'm not bracing the right way. So I have to really focus on pulling the ribs down, feeling my abdominals the whole time that I'm squatting, and then tying it all together with an effective breath. So as I'm doing this, I want to breathe in through my nose and my mouth, fill my entire torso with air, and then hold that as I'm squatting. Holding that air is going to lock everything together and prevent me from shifting side to side. So that exercise is awesome to use in a warm-up to kind of feel out your squat, but you can also use it in place of a core exercise, or like what we try to say now is positional strength, to get away from thinking that it's all really just abdominals. Great exercise to teach what the abdominals should be doing during any sort of squat variation that you do.